Okay, so the other thing that you talked about was the ink on the ribbons. Now, I mean, it's pretty impressive that you change your ribbon yourself, but you shouldn't need to do that, because these ribbons will last for ages and ages and ages. So there's a couple of reasons why you might have come across the problem that you did. The first one could be that the screws on the top of the spools weren't tight enough. I don't think it's this, but so you just need to make sure first of all that these are tight. Don't crank them really, really tight, but it should be touch tight. That's the first thing. The second thing, and the thing that I think that is the problem that you had, is that the ribbons need to go, they need to be going the correct way, okay? So if you bring the camera down here, Cheryl. So you see in here, you see the spool on the left-hand side here is much fuller than the right. There's, that's rather empty. So I want the spools to be going in this direction, in a clockwise direction. If it's going in the anti-clockwise direction, what will happen is and this is what I think happened to you, the ink ribbon will get stuck, or rather, it won't be able to go any further. And then as you're typing, it's just using that same bit of ribbon over and over and over and over again, which will make it look like the ribbon's run out, when in fact it's just not moving. So what you need to do is you need to make sure that the ribbon's moving in the correct direction and that it is actually moving. So I'm going to try and I'm going to show this in the wrong direction now, okay? So right now, as I type this, if you watch like the spools closely, you'll see that this is going to be turning anti-clockwise. So if you watch as I type, just slowly, can you see it moving anti-clockwise? Now if I carry on typing like that, eventually or very soon, because this side is empty of the ribbon, look, you see how it's empty. That's going to keep unraveling in this direction and feeding onto the other side, and then this won't move anymore. So what you need to do when you get to one end of the ribbon, there's a couple of ways of doing it, but I'll just show you the simplest one. Is see down here in front of this spool here, this mechanism, just move it to the other side. So you can either move it to the left, like that, or move it to the right. So you just move it in the opposite direction. So, I don't know which one of you just... Okay, so if you look now, I've moved it to the right. So now, if you look, the spool will move in a clockwise direction. So that means that the ribbon is being pulled very slowly towards the right. And then you'll find, eventually, you'll get to the other end of the ribbon, but then the ribbon's not out then, because you can just use the ribbon back and forth, and then it will last you ages. It will last you a really, really long time. But yeah, that's the second potential issue with the ribbon running out.